Alright guys, jumping right back into Final Fantasy II. We just got out of the Caves of Deist after mapping kind of the first floor. We're just going to jump right back in, and essentially what we're doing is we're trying to find the Windrake pendant, or a pendant to speak to the Windrakes, because we got a sick one we got to help out. So we're going to head all the way right first, and then we are going to be, actually, how do we want to do this? Let's use ice here. Yeah, we're going to be heading all the way right and then kind of downward a little bit. The thing is, there's 3 different staircases we can follow right now, so we are trying to figure out where to go. That's a very big question of ours right now. So we're just going to, kind of wander and figure out what's up. Alright, so we've got the shadows, we got the race, we got the ghouls, we got the gas. We've got all the scary things that bump in the night over here. Yeah, this definitely could take a while. I'm thinking that obviously the more we do this, the more our magic deals damage, and then the less we have to have such drawn out battles. And then increasing our magic is very, very useful because it increases how much we heal for. Any magic, or I guess physical resistant enemies can die to our magic attacks. And overall, I mean, we don't want to be stuck in a situation where we are severely underleveled with our magic and then we need our magic. Like, that's never a good time. We're mostly using ice and bolt. I don't really actually have a preference here. I'm not sure if fire would do more. I'm mostly just kind of whatever we have is what I'm using. Surprisingly enough, we took out one of the race and the other ones are still up. Looks like we're doing a little bit more now. It's just kind of funny how that works. Is like they're the same enemy type, but some of them are just more resistant than others, and it could be that they just have different levels. As you encounter them, they're different levels, different toughness, and you got to kind of fight through that. I think these gas are close to death, maybe. Okay, maybe not. They are very tough. They just keep on kicking, man. All right, we're just gonna punch them down. I've had enough of them. It's over. Okay, now that one's super dead. And with all luck, maybe we got magic up or something. Hey, Layla's magic increase. That's good to see. So like I said, we're heading all the way right, and we're going to be kind of going down this staircase first. I think it's the most obvious, which is why we go down it. We're trying to go down the most obvious ones first, because I think they'll be the shortest paths. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to avoid the last scenario we had, which was we went down one of the less obvious paths, and then we ended up like making it to the end of the dungeon and then having to backtrack to double check. We are facing a very tough enemy. These revenants are insane. Look how tough they are. All right. Well, we're definitely in a weird spot. They're very, very strong. We need Gus or Furion to get a hit here, and that'll be it. Wow. We've got 2 more cottages to use to heal up. There's not really a town nearby, so that is a little bit worrying. A dragoon's corpse lies on the ground. Something shines beside it. It is a dragoon's pendant. Was that really it? Obtained a pendant. What? That was it? That was it? I mean, I know I told you guys. I was like, hey, maybe this could be like a really short dungeon, but that's really short. Alright, well, let's leave, I guess. That was too obvious. I thought that was obvious, right? Alright, we're going to go down the other staircases. I just want to make sure we don't miss anything. I feel like there's got to be more, right? Alright, well, we got a Hill Gigas. And then we've got a dream that Gus and Furion will take him out. It seems like the Hill Gigas have a bunch of defense because they don't go down easy. I mean, you saw Furion doing like 500 damage to other enemies, and now he's only doing 250. And Gus as well doing like 40. That's much better than he was doing. So there's definitely some sort of defense there we got to get through. Maria's evasion increase, it's good to see. It's good to kind of see these individual stats increase based on the actions. I really, really do like that leveling system. I think it makes a lot of sense. Oh, now there's 2. That's not good. Oh, that's really not good. That's so much damage. Maria increased her evasion, but not enough, apparently. Wow. Are we screwed? We could be in trouble. Mostly because there's 2 of them, as you can imagine. Like, we'll take out one, but then what does the other one do? Even more damage. We just ideally won't lose Maria here. Okay, that should be it, maybe? I was going to say, fingers crossed. I'm mostly just hopeful. Okay, that's it. The Gigas is dead. Like, I was going to say, there's no way. That's so much damage. There's no way that doesn't finalize it. I think this darkness is actually really, really helping us to not get, like, absolutely obliterated, at least. Oh, that's really good. Okay, so we definitely need to heal up because Gus is very weak. I mean, everyone's pretty much very weak, in all honesty. We dealt with a lot of damage there. I probably should have balanced it out a little bit more. As you guys can tell, I used all of Furion's MP, which is not good if we get into a fight and he's like the last one left. Then that's a problem. So B2, let's keep on going. Let's see if there's anything down here. We faced a very tough Revenants last time, so hopefully it's not too crazy. Even more Hill Gigases. Wow. This is actually a threat. Like, it's moments like these where I debate, like, if I'm supposed to be down here, you know what I mean? Like, if the game's like, hey, maybe it's gonna be really tough because you're not supposed to be there, guy. Like, that's like what goes through my head a little bit. I feel like we're doing pretty well, just because we're sticking through with these fights. Because the more we fight, the more our level increases, and the game rewards you for sticking in these tough fights, which is really, really cool. I really do enjoy that. So that is good to see. There's the debate on if we should just use magic for Leela, because she's not doing much. I mean, look at Maria's HP though, a 995. I hope it can go into the 4 digits. If it's stuck at 999, that'd be a little bit disappointing. Because I feel like we're not done with this game yet. You know, I feel like we're not necessarily super far away, but we're also not really close. So I feel like we haven't gotten a big win. If that makes sense. Well, I guess we blew up the Dreadnought. That's a fairly big win. But I felt like we haven't made a proactive attack on the Empire. So until we do that, that's when we'll have like an actual, like, you know, ending to this story. Yeah, let's heal up a little bit. Okay, obviously it is not stuck because we have 1000 HP now. We should probably make sure that we still have the warp available. We might need to warp out of here. We'll see, but that might be a requirement. We need Maria or Furion to hit because they have Darkness Touch on their weapons. So that should definitely decrease the amount of damage we take. Looks like it does hit, so we're taking 270 before. Let's see what we take afterwards. I mean, half that. So that's good. And because there's only one Hill Gigas, we should be able to wipe him out pretty easily. Yeah, these are not the fights to use magic. That is for sure. So Maria's HP, endurance, just a bunch of stuff increasing. HP increased for Maria again. That's insane. Mithril Mail. That could be good. What do we currently have? Oh, it's not good. So now here's the question. Should I equip better armor on her? Because it feels like we're getting rewarded for her not having better armor. You know what I mean? Like, the more damage she takes, the tougher she gets. It's tough to say. It's an interesting little, like, experiment we've got going on here. After this, I should double check and make sure warp works. That'll be a big strategy to leave in case we get into a sticky situation. Oh wow. We're not inflicting darkness. That is interesting. Alright, so let's double check warp because we do want to make sure we can leave. I don't think there's a reason we can't, because there's no storyline reason to keep us here. Unless there is, and then I'm going to be thoroughly sad. Alright, cool. So we can warp out of this dungeon if we need to. And that is definitely a possible thing that we might need to do. So we're out of healing for our magic. Like, we can no longer heal ourselves with our magic. So Mithril Helm. Is there anyone who needs that? I don't think so. And you could argue. What is the gold? What is the gold hairpin? That's actually really strong. Do we want to steal it? We almost do. Interesting. No, we're gonna keep it on Leela. Honestly, only for thematic purposes. Like, that's the exclusive reason she gets to keep it, because that was hers. But we should steal it, because she tried to kill us. See, that's like a moral quandary. Can we steal from people who try to kill us? Oh, we're dead. Are we? I thought we were. At least we get our magic defense up. That's exciting. As long as they eventually give us a turn. Okay, this is probably actually gonna be easy. I didn't realize these howlers were pushovers. That's the thing though, whenever I encounter a new enemy, I'm like, alright, we're dead. It's over. Good try, boys. good effort. Gus's endurance increase, it's good to see. It's good to see that kind of stuff, you know, kind of go up. I feel like I'm pushing it. Like I'm pushing my luck, to say the least. How much you guys want to bet that we're gonna like finish exploring this dungeon? We're gonna go talk to the Windrake and he's gonna be like, hey, go deeper. And I'm like, okay, I got it. You know, like that was the plan the whole time. We just need to explore deeper in the dungeon. We've got one more area we've got to explore before we leave. But we mostly have to leave just to heal up because we're actually really low in HP. More howlers, maybe? Are we lucky? No. Oh, Preemptive Strike is actually pretty lucky. I take it back. That's lucky. That's some portion of good luck. We don't do too much damage, but we do get the Preemptive Strike, so it's essentially free damage on them. So one of the big questions I need to ask myself as well, like in this series that we're on, is in the third game, what does my build look like? I feel like this game we didn't really have a specified build so much as we're just trying out everything, which isn't a bad thing, but it's a very generalized, like, yeah, we're just gonna do a little bit of everything. Whereas the first one we had a very strict, like, this is what we do, this is what each, you know, mage does, and then we had Super Monk punching through the competition. So some HP increases, endurance increases. See, this all adds up, man. It all adds up. Mage's staff and a monster appears, and that is the final thing we're gonna do before we warp. Screamer. What? What's their game? I shouldn't have attacked them. I feel so mean. I didn't realize they were gonna cure me. Dude, what nice people. They're not even curing me after inflicting zombie. What nice people as I'm chopping through them. Huh. That was interesting. Alright, well, we're gonna warp out of here. We're gonna skedaddle. Alright, one more fight, right? Can't get away from it. Out of slivers. Oh, I forgot work weakens you. I was like, why is Fearing so low? And I was like, oh yeah, because he warped. That is actually a really good balance. I do like that it weakens you. I just wish I remembered it did. Alright, well, we're definitely gonna win this, but Furion could fall. That wouldn't be unheard of, especially at his state. All right, we get lucky. All right, well, either way, because we don't have a village or anything, we're gonna have to use a cottage sooner rather than later. So let's heal. Anything else? Nah, that's it. It's good to heal and then use the cottage, because it gives you basically free experience. The cottages will always fully heal you and fully restore your MP, so there's no reason not to just waste your MP at that point. Alright, well, we're on our way to talk to a Drake. What does he have to say? Come with us, let's fight together. The poison has already affected my entire body. I am dying. Kind sirs, please hear my final wish. Take this egg to the cave north of this castle and place it in the spring there. This is the last dragon egg. Unless someone takes it to the sacred spring, it will wither and die. Obtained dragon egg. So we do have to explore the full cave. That is good to know. Alright, well, let's go back. Alright, now we're in trouble. Now we're fighting them. So one of the big things to remember though is we haven't fully explored the cave, so we're gonna have to still kind of go through those beaten paths, so to speak. Oh, I don't have enough? Interesting. I didn't even care about the banner scroll. Alright, let's use some items here. We should have quite a few like stun scrolls. I don't care about stun really, but like we have so many of them, so I'm like, I guess we gotta use them. What does curse even do? Oh, stop. Stop might actually be good. What does curse do? Lowers so it's... Oh, it reduces their luck. That's less cool than I thought it was going to be, I'm going to be honest, guys. I was expecting something a little bit cooler than lowers luck. But what are you going to do, right? So we're actually going to head far left. I know we were doing the middle route first, but I'm thinking that the far left might just be a dead end. And if it is, then it's good to eliminate it. Alright, we're taking all the damage. That's good to see. Nice, nice. Darkness on Maria. The one thing I need to check is if I need to actually up the amount of items I have, like antidotes and stuff. We have Asuna, so I'm not super worried about it, you know, like it's almost not even a big deal, but it's still something like that's in the back of my head, like how much of a threat is this? How much danger are we in, so to speak? It's definitely something I always like, you know, have to consider. The fact that this really does have the like Final Fantasy X sphere grid almost like level up where everyone just becomes identical to each other though is it means it probably doesn't matter, but we'll find out. 300 damage to Leela. My god, that's insane. We forgot to actually remove darkness from Maria. We're gonna get punished for that a little bit. That's not good. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's just not great. Because we do less damage and we're taking a lot more. And the only reason we're taking more, of course, is because we don't kill them as quickly. You know, we have that long sustained fight, and especially if it's a random encounter, that's never really a good time. Alright, so we're gonna hit, and then with Maria, we're actually gonna revive Leela. Just because I think it makes sense. You know, in battle, gives her an opportunity to get some form of stat increase. Alright, looks like we don't do it in time. It's not a big deal. I should have thought of that earlier. Yeah, Fearon's HP increased, endurance, Maria's HP, endurance, Gus's staff skill. I forgot he has a staff. Like, it's so weird. I would argue whatever he has equipped is not necessarily a staff, but the game disagrees. Oops. I think that's good. Right, that's a decent amount of HP and everything. Ah, finally. Finally, we got another potion. That's what I was looking for. Another heal kick. This time we are much more prepared though. We're for full strength. Everyone's fully healed. No status ailments. Like, this is looking a lot better than last time. Okay, Leela's dead. there's no saving her. She's in a bad spot. Just revive her as we can, right? Just revive her as we can. I feel like there's no way we keep her for the remainder of the playthrough. Like, it doesn't... it almost doesn't make sense, you know what I mean? Like, it feels like this isn't really her mission, unless, like, there's some sort of, like, personal exposition that comes out where she's like, my brother is in the Imperial Army, and he's, you know, real sad about it, and then we, like, save him. Like, there's almost, like, no reason for her to be here, you know? She just happened to have a ship and try to kill us, and now she feels bad. I mean, we'll find out, but I feel like it doesn't make sense. Potentially the game will explain. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Hopefully Leela got some HP increase. Hey, there it is. If she's taking 300 damage a hit, she's gotta have some sort of HP increase, right? There's gotta be some reprieve for that amount of damage. We'll give Gus a little bit of love. You know, let him cure people up. B3. Interesting. I feel like this has got to be the right way because it's the one like most out of your way now. Or at least it feels like it's out of our way. Yeah, every floor decrease though, we do have to consider that we could be in a bad spot because the enemies could increase in difficulty and warping out gets tougher and tougher. Because Fearon's HP decreases every time we warp, we've got to warp, heal, warp, heal, warp, heal. So we've got to like warp up, heal him, warp up, heal him. Because we don't warp to the beginning of the dungeon, we just warp one floor up. Oh, Titan's Helm, that's sick. That is so good. Titan's Helm was very strong. Very, very, very strong. This is good. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, guys. We made it. Before, I feel like we're almost to the end. I'm like cautiously optimistic that like this is the right path. Revenant. Oh, these guys were tough last time, so let's like they hit hard, but it feels like we can kill them too. Like it's like they have. I'm trying to think what the terminology is in Drain. They have Drain on their attacks. The thing is, like, I play so many like different games. So like Magic, it's Lifelink. I think on Blizzards, it's Lifesteal. In Final Fantasy, it's called Drain. It's the exact same effect across the board for every single thing, but it's a different name each time. Oh, Howlers, these are really cool. They do a lot of magic damage to us, increase our magic defense, and then we kill them easily. I welcome these fights. Leela might die, but it's a worthy sacrifice. And honestly, this might be mean, but reviving her doesn't make sense. Because these are area of effects attacks, and she revives with like 10 HP, we're gonna revive her, she's gonna die. Like there's no logic to that kind of action. So I think it just makes sense to keep her dead. At least until the end. Like maybe we revive her like, I don't know, because I revive her, then they kill her. Like it's almost like it needs to be very carefully timed. Dude, they're doing so much damage. We just gotta hit them like once or twice, man. Like Gus is gonna take one out by himself. Yeah, look at that. That's brutal. Alright, so I'm gonna have faith that Leela's not gonna immediately die. Oh, this is good. This is good that they get their attacks in while she's dead. Yeah, keep on doing it. I believe in you, Howlers. If I remember right, she revives with like very little HP. 30 is enough, right? Gonna do fire, then we're gonna hit him down. And like I said, we really want her to have to be conscious for these because it increases her stats. She's not gonna ever get anywhere if she just keeps on dying and staying dead throughout these battles. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, we're gonna heal up here. We're actually gonna burn a lot of resources. I'm gonna use some items like potions because I don't think we need them. We just don't need them crowding up our inventory any longer. They're no longer relevant, unfortunately. The high potions are relevant, but we'll use them anyways. this is where the spring is. Dude, it goes deeper? My gosh. It's insane. Ogre Chieftain. Have we fought chieftains before? I don't actually remember. I feel like no. Dude, honestly, I'm kind of tempted to remove some armor from Fury on the Gus because Maria has so much HP just from getting dealt so much damage. It's so nice. I'm glad that the only person slept is the one I don't care for. Well, it's not that I don't care for her, it's so much that she just isn't very useful in battle right now. Like, #1 useful person in battle is between Furion and Gus. Maria's got a ton of HP, but because she's wielding that bow and not dealing much damage, it doesn't always make up for it, you know? So we sorted, we've got ice, sleep. Oh, ice! Nice. Okay, everyone knows stun because we got about 1 billion of them. Alright, going after the Revenants. I know we're running a little bit long today, but I want to get to the end of this pathway. That's the big thing. I want to figure out where does it end? That's the big question we have. Furion taking absolutely a billion damage, so that's always good. We might want to warp out with Maria just because she has so much HP, but we'll figure that out as we get there. I think this is the end. If this is the end, then we now fully know where to stop for this pathway. I guess we'll burn a high potion for Leela. We don't really need to, but, you know, it'll be nice. I mean, it might look like we actually have a lot of resources, but we're pretty low. Oh, sick. Knight's armor, a monster appeared. I'll take it. Are they gonna cure me? No, it's Adamantoise. Oh, this guy's a pushover now, isn't he? Let's see, if this is the same Adamantoise I fought earlier, like, yeah, it's over. A monster appeared. A turtle appeared. It's not a monster. Not even a threat. It's got me snoozing with the amount of damage he does. Flame bow, Sage's wisdom, Saint's spirit. So we got Knight's armor. I think we already have that. Oh, we don't. Armor only given to Knights. Alright, Furion, you're a Knight. I'm gonna give Gus more. Now we gotta think. Alright, so we gotta leave. I'm actually gonna probably end it here, so when we come back, I'm gonna escape. I'm gonna actually go up the amount of items I have, like cottages and stuff, because we've got around 61,000 gil. But yeah, we'll get more cottages, escape this dungeon, and then we're gonna be going down the middle staircase once we come back. But I will see you guys then. Till next time.